Hello hockey fans, and welcome to another season of Inside the WCHA. I'm Ryan Phelps. Look for us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and of course our YouTube channel. And for live game coverage, check out our newest streaming partner. Visit flowhockey.tv and sign up for a monthly or season pass today. We're coming to you from the studio here in St. Paul, Minnesota, home of last year's Frozen Four. 50 and sunny today, so we don't have to bust out the sweaters quite yet. Speaking of last year, here's a quick peek at the final standings as Minnesota State took home the McNaughton Cup with 67 points, 6 ahead of Northern Michigan. Bowling Green, Bemidji State, and Michigan Tech round out the top 5. The Huskies went on to win the first ever Jeff Sauer WCHA Championship Trophy, defeating UP rival Northern Michigan. C.J. Cease was last season's WCHA Player of the Year, and he's off to a blazing start in the AHL with the Manitoba Moose. 5 goals and 6 points in 8 games. And a total of 12 former WCHA players started the season on NHL rosters, most recently Bowling Green's Ryan Carpenter, who is with the Vegas Golden Knights, and Tech's Phoenix Copley of the Washington Capitals. All right, let's get down to the action from the opening weekend of conference play. We start in Mankato with Alaska at Minnesota State. On Saturday, the Nanooks started the scoring with their only goal on the weekend. The Mavericks answered with 2 more power play goals, both by defenseman Ian Scheid in the 3-1 win. Parker Toomey, who's tied for 3rd nationally with 11 points, had 2 assists in the game and 4 on the weekend for MSU in the home sweep. We head north to Anchorage, Ferris State in town to take on the Seawolves. A trio of freshmen starred for the Bulldogs as Hunter Wendt opened the scoring at 11:34 of the first period for the game-winning goal. Preseason WCHA Rookie of the Year pick Cooper Zek had 2 assists, and goaltender Ronnie Selman Kangas, the first Finnish goaltender to ever start a game for Ferris State, made 27 saves for his first collegiate shutout. FSU wins 4-0 on Friday. A closer game Saturday. UAA scored the game's first goal off the stick of Jeremiah Lutke. Ferris State's Liam McDougall tied the contest a minute 38 later with his second of the weekend. But it was Zach Tierney's first of the year midway through the third that proved to be the game winner. Bulldogs went on to win 3-2. Salman Kangas made 21 saves to improve to 3-0. Next up, we're down in Huntsville. Lake Superior State visiting the Chargers. 4 different Lakers scored, starting with Braden Gelsinger's second of the year. Shorthanded 2-0. Colin Sockman, Anthony Nellis, and Alexandro Ambrosio all lit the lamp in the third period for the Lakers, who won Game 1 4-3. On Saturday, it was more third period magic for the visitors, as Lake State scored twice in the final 20 minutes to rally for a 2-1 win. Hampus Eriksson, who assisted on the Nellis game-tying goal, notched the GW at the 12:18 mark. LSSU's Merrick Mittens made 13 of his game-high 29 saves in the third period as the Lakers sweep on the road. On to the UP with Bemidji State facing Northern Michigan. The hometown Wildcats, which led the country with 17 home wins last season, won 3-0 in their home opener. The game was very much closer than the score indicated. Ryan Black made it 1-0 in the second period before a pair of empty net strikes in the final minute. 2017-18 WCHA Goaltender of the Year, Ate Tolvanen, made 20 saves for his 9th career shutout. On Saturday, tied at 1 late, very late, BSU's Aaron Miller scored on a breakaway with 0.3 seconds remaining in regulation to give the Beavers a 2-1 victory. Miller also scored BSU's first goal, tying the game 1-1 in the second period. Beavers goaltender Zach Dristel was sensational with 27 saves, including 20 over the final 2 periods. Let's go to Ohio. A home-and-home with Bowling Green and Ohio State starting in Columbus. Not something you see every day on the ice. The OSU Marching Band. That was as good as their night would get. The visiting Falcons led 4-0 after the first period, 7-0 after the second. They scored 8 goals on 28 shots overall and opened with an impressive 8-2 victory in Columbus. Sophomore forward Max Johnson had a hat trick. Alec Rawhauser had 3 assists, and senior captain Stephen Bayless had 3 points, including an incredible 5-on-3 shorthanded goal to cap the scoring. They were in Bowling Green on Saturday. The 15th-ranked Falcons completed a 1-0-1 weekend against the 4th-ranked Buckeyes with a 2-2 tie in front of a sellout home crowd of 5,000 at the Slater Family Ice Arena. OSU scored in the first period and held on to that lead into the third, but after Lucas Craigs tied the game, Connor Ford gave BGSU a 2-1 lead. The Falcons were thinking sweep, but OSU got a game-tying goal with just under 3 to go. Bowling Green goaltender Ryan Bednard wrapped up an impressive 73-save week with 23 stops. Our final stop is another non-conference meeting with Michigan Tech and Wisconsin. No video from this one, but it ends in a split, with each team winning 6-2. Let's take a look at how the weekend affected the standings. The Bulldogs, Lakers, and Mavericks all tied up top with 6 points each, followed by the Beavers and Wildcats with 3. The Falcons, Huskies, Chargers, Nanooks, and Seawolves all still looking for their first conference wins. And coming up next weekend, Northern Michigan at Bowling Green, Tech at Huntsville, Bemidji heads up to Anchorage, and then a trio of non-conference games, Michigan at Lake State, and a couple of home-and-homes with Ferris State at Sparty, while Minnesota State meets up with the Gophers. And we'll wrap things up with our WCHA Players of the Week. Our forward of the week is Max Johnson of Bowling Green, who tallied at least a point in all 3 games, tying for the WCHA scoring lead with 5 points overall as the Falcons went 2-0-1 against then number 19 Western Michigan and then number 4 Ohio State. The defenseman of the week is his teammate Alec Rawhauser, who contributed on both ends of the ice to now number 4 Bowling Green's 2-0-1 week. The junior led all WCHA defensemen with 4 points, all coming off assists. Our goaltender of the week, another Falcon, Ryan Bednard, who complemented Bowling Green's offensive success with stout goaltending, helping them to an undefeated week. He posted a 1.62 goals against average and a .936 save percentage. And finally, our rookie of the week, Brian Hallinan of Michigan Tech. He led all rookies with 4 points, posting back-to-back multi-point efforts to help Michigan Tech earn a road split at number 14 Wisconsin. Remember to find us on our various social media sites and visit flowhockey.tv for all the live coverage. There you can sign up for monthly or season passes. That'll do it for this week. Thanks for joining us, folks. And until next time, I'm Ryan Phelps saying so long from St. Paul.